So if you're unaware of what Dan versus Phil is, usually
after that sound,
around 8 o'clock, we will have a battle against each other to see who is the best at doing something like popping balloons or doing a generic block stacking game.
Or limbo. We've had, what are some of the other... DVD stacking on the head. That was quite dramatic and dangerous.
That was a good one.
It's chaos and carnage every time this happens. And it's usually controlled by you guys on the Radio 1 Facebook, Phil, isn't it?
Yeah, but whenever we've put a vote up, I've always slid in one that was cup stacking. And it always gets about 3 votes. And I don't think you understand how intense cup stacking can be.
Absolutely, because, people seem to think, why would we choose cup stacking when there's other options? Guys, cup stacking is intense. If you haven't seen someone build a pyramid out of plastic cups, you haven't lived yet. So Phil came up with a very good idea that in this little pre-recorded show we're doing now, we wouldn't give you a choice.
So we're going to do it. We've got about 300 plastic cups here, and we're going to battle to see who can make the best tower. Get on the Radio 1 website right now. It's going to be carnage.
It's going to be carnage.
I sounded quite unsure, but it is. Do it now.
Yo, get on the case. Sit, rinse out, get down. Who's in the mic with a beginning sound? Beginning sound. Beginning sound. Get hyper. Get hyper.
Dan is still creating his pyramid.
I like that you preemptively played the medal ceremony music because you knew how much I obliterated you right now.
It's behind me. It's nearly reaching the Radio 1 ceiling.
That is a glorious achievement right there. I think it's just, wow, look at it. It's the Empire State Building of cups, basically. Yours was
ridiculous.
like, I don't know, some crappy Canadian thing. Mine's boom, Burj Khalifa in your face. How do you like it?
I feel like I should never construct anything in my life, which I knew already.
I feel bad when I beat you, Phil, because I do it too often. Sometimes I honestly feel like I want to lose, but when it came to cup stacking, I had to take it completely seriously, and I demolished you.
Can we breed hamsters next week? I'm really good at hamster breeding.
Something tells me the BBC would not like live hamster breeding to be in the studios. I mean, we could give it a shot. Do you want to pitch it?
I could pitch it, because I used to breed hamsters. We had 13 at one point at my house.
And that's an anecdote that you're saving for a later date.
So I might need to clarify what I was on about with the hamster breeding in the last thing. Yeah. So when I was in secondary school and a little bit of primary school, I had my own hamster breeding business.
Yes, okay.
Did you know that you can breed a hamster once every 4 days? So you have to put the male and the female together once every 4 days. The other 3 days, they'll eat each other. So you have to be prepared to separate them.
Wow, the deadly politics of hamsters.
Maybe I could bring a hamster breeding fact into every show.
You really have to be careful with this, because you're saying that there's like a 3 in 4 chance that they'll kill each other, and then the other time they'll procreate.
And they get pregnant, and then they're pregnant for only 16 days before they give birth.
Blinking heck. Hamsters, what amazing creatures. I think it's worth mentioning that people walking past the live lounge, which is where our studio is at the moment, are just gazing in awe at the absolute magnificence of my tower, which is still standing.
Well, I think I want to demolish it. Can I do a dive through it? It's angering me.
Okay, right. Well, the thing is with art, there's an art in creation, but also in destruction. So even though I have, crafted this masterpiece, I would happily see you swan dive through it, Phil.
I'm going to do a Lara Croft and swan dive through the pyramid.
You have 6 seconds to get on the Radio 1 website. Okay, Phil, please don't injure yourself, because we...
I'm go straight through it.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Devastation!
I feel better now.
Wow. Oh my gosh. What was that like?
It felt amazing. I want to dive through more things.
You're like the Tom Daly of pointlessness.
I am.
How does it feel?
It feels great. We're talking about talking about pointlessness.
Yes.
We've got some Estonian girls dancing manically. How do you say that word?
Maniacally.
Maniacally
got that.
around a farmyard. Hopefully there'll be some hamsters too. Check it out on the Radio 1 website.